Okay. How do I get this? Play it. No, this one. That's what I want. That's what I want, baby. Hello, everyone. If you can hear me, please let me know. Press 1 in the chat if you can hear me, please, while I publish this on the Patreon so that those Muppets know I'm here. Bang. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? It's beautiful. Would you look at that? Take a nice fat look at it. Hello. All right, so back to this thing. All right, now the yeet. Now the things are coming through the chat here. Lots of ones. Thank you. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? It's good to see you. Lovely. Can't hear me? Some people say they can't hear me, but lots of ones in the chat. Let's try this again. Press 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Please. Yes, Rab's Realm, new Muppet headquarters. So you can. I actually have like an echo in here. Weird. Okay, so everything went well, I'm assuming. Let's go to Patreon and make sure that that posted. I gotta like reset everything just to make sure it works. So. And if you're watching on Patreon, there's don't respond in the comment section. You want to click on the link, and there's a chat room in YouTube that you can talk to me through. Sometimes people try to talk to me through the comment sections, and it never works because I can't see those. Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango. All right, lots of ones. Good. Thank you, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Wow, 150 people. Okay, so Jake says he misses the shag pad already. I do not. I am loving this move that we made. And, whoa, hello.
Nice new room, and yes, I can hear you.
Thank you, Scarlett. Appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Lee says, Boomer, I'm in Florida in 27 days. What part of Florida? Because it's actually a pretty big state. It might be as big as the United Kingdom, I believe. So. Spaces Ace says as she kicked him out. That's funny. But no, as you can see behind me, new digs. We didn't get super rich or anything because my office in here doubles as a guest bedroom. So
if you like,
I didn't hit the lottery.
Watch Boiling Pointy.
Thank you, Linda Ferguson. If you like Gordon Ramsay, watch Boiling Point. I think you meant to say, not Boiling Pointy. Because we're not getting pointy up in here. So I think it was Boiling Point. But yes, I've heard of that show. I'll have to check it out. I need some new Gordon Ramsay material to react to. Florida's about half the size of the UK. Okay. So. All right. So, Orlando dude, Disney World. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm not the biggest Disney World fan, to be honest, but kids love it, so who am I to hate, you know? Let's see. Hey, King, a new palace. Yeah, in a sense. So, yeah, we moved. And we're still moving stuff, but it's smaller stuff at the moment. But the main stuff is done. So I spent all night last night setting this stuff up and making sure everything worked. Now I'm testing the streaming capabilities. Hopefully the picture is okay, the sound's okay, nothing weird's going on. That's what this is all about. And to say hi to you lovely people. So, no house tour. No house tour. Fortunately, there's some weirdos out there who already tried to figure out where I live and send me crazy shit, so not doing that. I'm from California, home of the original Disneyland. That's true, Michelle. You're right. Did you make it through the mental weather okay? Yeah, it actually wasn't too bad for us. It was just a lot of rain, really. Yeah, somebody else said there's a... So do you hear an echo through the microphone here? Because that would be interesting. There's definitely an echo in this room, that's for sure. Who gets the window side of the bed and who gets crawled over when they need a toilet in the middle of the night? That's a good question, Manly. If you actually see behind me here, let me put it down. It's a king-size bed frame with a queen-size mattress on it. So we got some work to do over here. But the queen mattress was on a queen-size frame, but that frame was like shot to shit, so we got rid of it. So I had an extra king frame in storage, so I brought that one out, and it kind of looks funny. Looks like a bed/prison cell. We have the actual Clem Fandango in the chat. I gotta watch that show eventually. The room needs more Muppetry. Yes, this is the prototype version of it. Although, I mean, if you look over to the side, it's well, I mean, that's some of the stuff. So what's behind me is pretty boring. But what I'm looking at over here is pretty cool. Or a mental institution. Dances with Art. That's an awesome name. That's an awesome name. Dude, I love your name. Dances with Aardvarks. That's amazing. That's the best name I've seen in a long time. That is hilarious. No more doggies in the background. No, the dog's still here. I won't let her in here. There's too much chaos right now. The dog's coming in and out of the... Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Get a massive neon king boomer for the... You know, I'm not big... A lot of people do stuff like that. I'm not big on that giant, like, neon look. So, oh, thank you.
Hi Boom, hope you and fam are well. Can I just say I love their intros, they're so stupid. Also, will you be watching 24-hour party people on Patreon? My fav film.
Thank you, K-Man. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you for the well wishes. And yes, my intros are stupid. They're very stupid, which is why I do them. I love stupid shit. 24-hour party people. I can't remember if I've gotten requests for that before, but I'll put it on the list. So maybe in the future at some point I'll react to that one. So thank you, K-Man. I bet setting up your PC and other electronics, all the wiring was a ball ache. I hate that the most. Yeah, you know what? It was bad, but it wasn't as painful as I thought it would be. Because I actually did it in a better way this time than I did before, if that makes any sense. So it wasn't as aggravating as it was the last time. The more aggravating thing was figuring out where I'm going to... Because I have a closet over here, and it's just loaded with the stuff I'm not using right now. So... All right. Come on, dude, why? I don't get this. What don't you get, Sai? I don't get what you don't get. My dog hates your intros, says Mr. Robot. Thank you. See, you're an Orioles fan, King Boomer, from your jerseys. I am a big New York Rangers fan in NHL. Do you have a team in the NHL? Or are you more an MLB, NFL guy? You know, no, I don't watch hockey. Baseball, basketball, football. Basketball, I don't really have a team. And I like to keep it that way because it makes it more enjoyable. Football, I'm a Buccaneers fan, and baseball, I'm a Baltimore Orioles fan. And I'm kind of mad at them right now because they They haven't won a. They were in the playoffs 2 years in a row and didn't win a single game. Do you reenact one of your intros every time you enter a room? No, I don't. Ooh, basketball, just a load of blokes bouncing balls. That's true. A lot more to it than that, though. King Brewer, what do you like about Gordon Ramsay? I like that he has a terrible temper, and he's one of the few people I know that has a worse temper than me. Why Boomer? No way you are older than Gen X. I'll tell you the story. I work in a restaurant, and most of the people that I work with are younger than me by anywhere from like 5 to 15 years. So one of the things that they started doing to me when I would say things, they would just go, "Okay, Boomer. Okay, Boomer," and I thought it was hilarious. So I started calling myself King of the Boomers at work, and they loved that too. So that's how that name came to be. So when I started the YouTube channel, I was like, "What's a good name?" Oh, I'll just use my work name, King Boomer. How about that? And it seems to have gone down pretty well. Looks like the room from Paranormal Activity. Really? I never watched that.
Hi Boomer, just wanna say you really helped me throughout some tough times, and I'm currently going no short-term pain for long-term gain in my job. Could you wish me luck? Thanks, much love to the fam.
Yes, good luck, Simon. Thank you.
I giggle every vid, lover humor, love from Sheffield.
Thank you very much, the K-Man Live. And then Michelle Pierce sent a 199 without worry. Let me go back to Simon's, but thank you all for the super chats. That was when it happens a lot at once. It's a little tough. Hi Boomer, just want to say you really helped me throughout some tough times, and I'm currently going through some short-term pain for long-term gain of my job. Wish you absolutely. I've been there, Simon. So good luck to you. And the first half of this, those are the kind of messages that like really get me choked up sometimes. Like when somebody just goes out of the way to say like, "Hey man, your channel helped me through like a bunch of rough shit I was going through." And if anything that I've done, well, I mean, mostly it's just me laughing at your wonderful stuff from the UK, your comedy stuff mostly. But if anything that I have done, or Queen Boomer has done, that has helped you through some tough times, it's the highest form of a compliment I can think of. So thank you so much.
I just wanted to hear my message read out by the posh Stephen Hawking. Good luck in your new home. Love to Queenie and Princess.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that, James A. Irons. Appreciate that. Michelle Pearson, K-Man, thank you very much. 15. That's an interesting one. Decan Moore is $1,500. Is that, wait a minute, $1,500 or pounds? How much would it be in pounds per month in London? Would it be 2,000 pounds? 1,000 pounds? I don't know. I forget which way it goes. I think it goes backwards. So it would be like 13, 12, 1,100 pounds. I don't know. But he says $1,500 per month for that room in London, which I would imagine is probably, this room alone is probably what, $2,000, $2,500 in New York City. So sounds like we're under rougher financial times. I don't know, but we'll see. Where is... Wait a minute. Go back to the bottom here. Will people be able to see your arse through that window? I hope not. I'm not going to be getting naked in this room. Decan more. So it'd be like about 1,100 pounds. Okay. Dollars worth a little less than pounds now. Yeah. Which of your reactions have you laughed most? Was it the workouting on the IT crowd? I don't know. I was laughing really hard in the two In-Betweeners movies, man. Those two In-Betweeners movies killed me. So it's probably one of them. Probably the first one, because I think the first one was better. Did Diddy get me? Nah, Diddy ain't getting me. Boomer, I've sent you some links on Patreon for Alan Partridge live. You'll love them. Will you add them to your list, please? Thank you, Reese. I appreciate that. I saw you spammed it in every chat box. I did see it.
You shouldn't underestimate the impact you have. Brightening someone's day can be really powerful. Thanks and keep on booming. Thumbs up.
Thank you. Thank you, Disease Mr. T. That's another fucking great name. God damn it. You guys got some funny names, man. Yes, Reese, I saw your, it was like I guess he like went on a porn site or something, at least from the thumbnail. Alan Partridge did, not me. I haven't done that in quite some time. But, yeah, I got an order that I'm going through on the Patreon YouTube suggestion thing, so I'm just sticking to it. So it might be a while before I get to it. Have you ever done try not to laugh videos? Yeah, I've done it. I did a couple, but I might have taken them down because usually, I don't know. I had issues with them when I only did like a handful, like probably like 4 or 5. But I always had issues with them. There was always some type of music or some type of stuff that was something that was getting flagged in them, or they got demonetized because something was in it that was inappropriate. I don't know. So
I just want to hear 24-hour party people is Steve Coogan's best role readout on your channel.
24-hour party people is Steve Coogan's best role. Really? Really? Whew, okay. That makes me want to do it a little more. Thank you, Disease Mr. T. I'm still laughing at the name. And Stephen Morris for the Super Chats. Right, I've rewatched Only Fools and Horses on your Patreon at least 5 times all the way through. Jesus Christ, dude. Have you been watching anything else? Because that's a lot. It took me a year, more than a year, to finish the reactions to that show. Good God. You need to step outside for your own health, man. I get it though. It's an amazing show. That is the best show that I've ever seen. It's one of the best. Not only it's the best show from the UK I've ever seen, but it's probably top 5 best shows I've ever seen ever. And it's probably the only one in that top 5 list that's a comedy. So that is an amazing show.
You should react to Little Miss Jocelyn, Miss Kingston. There are 2 good videos. One with her as a teacher and the other of her swearing in church. Swearing in church?
Miss Jocelyn, Miss Kingston. Thank you. Appreciate that, Finn.
Crazy that you're past 100k subs already. Feels like yesterday when I stumbled across your channel at 15ish k. Love from the UK.
Thank you very much, Starkinsons. Oh, yeah, it's I guess you haven't stopped by since we hit 100k. It's been a crazy ride, man. Thankful for every sub I get, and I can't believe I've gotten so many. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, why do they follow this Muppet? Look at this guy. Look at his face. It's pure Muppetry all here. And I'm like, I don't know what they see that makes them go, hey, I'm going to follow that guy. When I look at Queen Boomer, it's the opposite. I'm like, I know exactly why you follow her. 'Cause, yeah. Scarlett, you can't hear anything? Sometimes people are saying that they can't hear anything, but I see here on my microphone says it's working. Thought we sorted that out in the beginning. Somebody responded to somebody about Friday night dinner. Yeah, it's the Friday night. If you see a show, like, I'm going to give you here, since we're on the discussion of show reactions, the first thing is I moved almost all of my show reactions to Patreon. I have probably like 5-6 times the amount of show reactions on Patreon than I do on the YouTube channel. Why? Because of copyright stuff. A lot of those reactions get blocked on YouTube now. So, second thing is, here's a preview, because up on the channel coming soon is going to be the show Spaced. I'm going to be reacting to that. But I only of the first 5 episodes of Spaced, I only managed to get 3 episode reactions to those episodes up. 2 of them were blocked. So it might be one of those shows again where I managed only to get a couple up, and then I have to be like, all right, it's causing too many problems, and it's just going to be a Patreon show. But I've already finished season 1 on Patreon. So, but I don't try to leave the YouTube subscribers out of the dark, because you guys, without this channel, I wouldn't even have a frickin' Patreon. So I do try to get as many shows as I possibly can, at least my reactions to those shows, on YouTube. It's just a pain in the dick. It really is. It's like right now, there's only going to be, coming up, there's only going to be Spaced in another show, but I'll keep quiet on what that one is because I want that one to be a surprise. And yeah, movie reactions, I just don't have the time to edit those. Those usually take an entire day for me to edit, and then I lose a day of doing reactions. So I would love moved all the movie reactions to Patreon as well.
Heart.
Inside Number 9, yes, I've heard. I got quite a few from that lately. But we'll see. Right now I'm doing 8 shows, and I got to get back to those 8 shows as soon as I get off of here. I got to start recording more reactions. It seems all this stuff works. So a couple of those shows got to end before I started reacting to a new show. Oh, God. We follow you because you're the first American I've found who gets our humor. Is that true, Gareth, though? Is that true? I'm sure there's been 1 or 2 others that have gotten it. And even so, like, there's a lot of... Even though, like, I feel like I do get most of it, there's still a lot of, like, UK-centric references that go straight over my head. So it's not like I'm getting everything. There's still quite a bit that I'm missing. But it's not because, you know, I don't get the humor. It's more like because I don't live in the UK. So I don't know some of these people or places that they're referring to. You know what I mean? I don't know. But that's a very high compliment. Thank you.
Starting Toast of London?
Any chance of you starting Toast of London? Thank you, SJ. Like I said before, as I'm watching 8 shows currently on Patreon, and only 1 or 2 of them are making it to YouTube. So as soon as a couple other shows end on Patreon that I'm reacting to, I will throw in a couple more, but we'll see. I'll probably throw up another poll, even though every time I drop a poll, it is chaos! But it'll have to be done because I don't know what direction I'm going to go in next. Have you tried Ideal with Johnny Vick? You know, I actually reacted to a clip of Ideal that somebody sent me, but it never made it because I didn't, it was like 5 minutes and there was nothing funny in it, at least for me. Maybe it was because I didn't get I needed more context or something, but there's nothing about that 5-minute scene that I liked, so I never posted it. Because there's been a couple times I posted reactions where I'm like, this doesn't look like it's for me. All the fans of that show started attacking me, so it's not even worth putting it up. Return of Only Fools and Horses soon. I don't know. If Queen Boomer says she wants to do it, then I'll do it after we finish up something. But we probably got a couple other shows that we got to get around to first. Plus, I don't think there's enough time. Enough time has passed, you know. And then there's a show called The Vicar of Dibley, which has Trigger in it too. I've heard. I want to watch The Vicar of Dibley, but we'll see. Who is more? And who is it? This is a good one. Who is more funny, Jay, Moss, or Johnson? I can't believe I had to think that much about it. It's probably Jay still. It's still Jay. Although I was leaning towards Johnson for a moment there. But Moss is great too. They're all great. You need to have put some time in as a stoner around stoners to get ideal. Yeah, that's probably, maybe that's what it is, because I was never a weed smoker, you know. I had a couple of friends that were weed smokers, but you know, it was never my thing. You previously said that you react to the in-betweeners again. Is that still a possibility? For those of you who know, you know. Don't spoil it in the chat. Keep it a mystery. It sucks that I'm leaving you with that, John, but that's what I got to say right now. Oh, the Scotsman ruined it. Damn it. Okay. I love you, one true Scotsman. I'm just messing with you. Jade Cartwright is a national treasure over here. I can see why, Starkinson. Since I lost my family in the pandemic, I've loved your video. Oh my God, I'm sorry. They bring me joy. I'm sorry to hear that, Sigma. Ooh, that's a heavy one. Oh, that's awful. Everyone you love is in Greenwing. I keep hearing that. The last time I did a poll, Greenwing got like... Did I put Greenwing in there? I think I did. And I don't think it got hardly any votes. So, I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I could just be talking shit. Dude, I have to get through 150 shows. By the time I get through 150 shows, my hair is going to be down to here, and it's going to be fucking gray, and I'm going to be walking like this, and I'm going to go, hello, Mubbateers, let me react to something else for you today. I'm going to be 90 years old. Whew. Are you voting this year, Brian? Unfortunately. Unfortunately. I feel like it's my duty. I'm one of those. But fuck me, man. That's all I'm going to say. Because for those of you who've tried to figure out where I am politically, you guys know that I hate both of the dominant political parties over here with an extreme passion. Both of them. One group thinks they're right, the other one is evil, and vice versa, and I think they're all fucking crazy. It's really weird when people try to figure out where I am politically. I'm like, why do you care so much? It's like, you know, you got to determine if I'm a fucking good person or not. What's your game here? 90 with a parrot on your arm. What does that mean? Do you watch any type of racing? My favorite is banger racing. It's absolutely crash-tastic. It sounds like you, well, it's in the name, the demolition icon. It sounds like you really like accidents. I don't know. Is that a thing in Norway? Are you married to the Queen? Maybe. Maybe I just keep her prisoner. What's the thing? South Park turd versus douche? Yeah, that's how it feels. It feels. Your favorite pizza? cheese. How much do I have to pay you to pay for you to watch the best of Green Wing? Please, 3 years of asking. I can't watch the best of Green Wing because it's a show that eventually people want me to watch. But, you know, all I can say is I'll get around to it eventually. It might be in 2 days. It might be in 2 weeks. It might be in 2 months. It might be in 2 years. It might be in 2 centuries. I don't know. But I try to do as many... I do what I can when I can. And I try to do as many reactions as I can get through without isolating myself from my family. That's all I can say about that. But it has been requested for a couple years, along with everything else that's going through this chat. I can't watch 500 shows at the same time. It's not humanly possible. All right, so just resub King Boomer. This Muppet is loving the Blackadder reactions. Yes, Blackadder, and The Thick of It. I love The Thick of It. That show is awesome. The Thick of It's my favorite. Blackadder's probably number 2 right now of the 8 shows that I'm watching on Patreon. Late to the party, Boomer. Why the new digs? Why not? Sometimes you gotta move. Do I have a vast cat? How many? Let me pull it up. Let me see how many show reactions I've done. Pull it up. We'll go to the collections tab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 27 different shows that I've reacted to on Patreon so far. And of those, probably like 8 have made it to YouTube, and it's that difference is going to become wider. Hey, King Boomer, greetings from Sweden. Hello, Josef. Is it Josef or Joseph? Because I said that like it was Spanish. I'm sorry. Probably Joseph, sorry. I'm only here because I heard there would be Biddy. Yeah, I love Biddy. Top tip, make your bed before streaming. I can wait. That's a guest bed, so I'm not too worried about that one. That's how you know I'm not, like, getting super rich off of this stuff, because my office has to double as a guest room. Bet you've not been recommended Botchamania. Oh, yes, I have. I actually used to watch Botchamania videos a long time ago, but I'm not like that into wrestling anymore, so it's, even though I wear all these wrestling shirts, like I probably haven't watched wrestling every day since like the early 2000s. So Hot Fuzz is amazing. King, have you heard of Doc Brown? Yeah, he was in Back to the Future, right? Great movie. I'm just messing with you. I have been recommended him before. I'm just messing with you. Have you watched the Young Ones? I tried to start that show like a year and a half, 2 years ago. I got through the first 2 episodes and I didn't laugh once. So I was like, nah, this one's not for me. You could just leave the cam on when guests at space. You're crazy. You're crazy. I would never do that. Wow. That is an extreme invasion of privacy. My channel would definitely get struck down immediately. Ramsey reactions got me watching the Hell's Kitchen highlights again. It never gets old. I got a problem because I can't do Hell's Kitchen reactions anymore. I think I have like one more scheduled, but I just can't do them anymore because I've run out of. I keep running into repeats on just different compilations, so I've like seen it all now. People just do nothing. Is that on your list? Yes, that is on my list. Everything's on my list. What's the best British show you've ever watched by far? And no one even comes close. It is Only Fools and Horses. Only fools it. Stick a pony in me pocket. Because, brother, I'm your man. La 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 la. La 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 la. What would never get monetized on YouTube, Val? Little Britain or Come Fly With Me? Yeah, I mean, I've gotten a few through. It's Little Britain is hilarious. That's a good show.
Muppet.
Thank you, Anglo-Saxon, for the Muppet Super Chat. You are the MVP. I like your door. Thank you. That leads to a bathroom. The entrance door is over here. Embrace the Suck. Watched one and never saw it again. Really? Do you miss watching Only Fools and Horses? Yeah. Oh, yeah. The best. Dude, I'm telling you. Top 5 favorite shows I've ever watched. And it's the only one in my top 5 that is a comedy. The other 4 are dramas. So even though there's some dramatic moments in Only Fools and Horses for sure, but it's comedy number 1. It's amazing. Can you name top 5 shows, all of them in order? Probably not right now. The Wire's number 1. I know that. Well, actually, no. The first season of True Detective, and then The Wire. Those are 1 and 2. Mike Strutter, no, never heard of him. He who dares wins, that's right. What We Do in the... I thought it was What We Do in the Shadows, the television show. I actually just recently, like a couple weeks ago, I watched the movie with... who's behind it? Taika Waititi? I don't know how you say his name. I probably butchered that. Sorry, Taika. But it was actually a really funny movie. So, yes, Brass Eye is on my list, yes. Guys, everything is on my list, trust me. Anything you mention is probably on my list, and if it's not, then it's probably because it's the first time I've heard of it. But I've made a list that's like 7 pages long. I just don't know where it is at the moment. Probably in one of the piles outside the room. Yes, I am voting, unfortunately. Rockin' Chips. Rockin' Chips is probably one. Once I wrap up a couple shows on Patreon, I'm going to do Rockin' Chips because it's only 3 episodes, even though they're long, but I'm dying to watch it. I actually have those on my computer right now. So, but I just don't have, it's not the right time. Maybe in a month or 2. We'll see. Whenever another show finishes. But I'm dying to watch that. Because I want to see, what's his face? Nicholas Lyndhurst, I think his name is. Who plays Rodney. I want to see him play Rodney's father. And be like a real scumbag. I like, that's the selling point for me. Because I want to see how good his acting chops are in that role. Jonathan Pye will be doing some U.S. election specials. Oh, man. That will make it so much less painful for me. Oh my god, I hate this. This is... Since I've been able to vote, I've only been excited about one election, ever. And it was the first one. And since then, I have hated everyone. And each one gets worse and worse. It's to the point where I might just move to Greece and say, fuck it. Thank you, Bob. Craig David. Is that an Aquaman pendant? Nah, that's Poseidon, you muppet. Thank you, Abe. I love you. Remember, if I call you a muppet, it's a term of endearment here. Tough choice. Why do you want to know so much about my political views, huh? Why is that? With dude, this is the worst emoji ever made. Why you want to know about my political views? You trying to determine if I'm a good person? All you need to know is the Democrats suck and the Republicans suck. And they both really suck. They both really fucking suck. To the point where I might move to Greece. Whose music do you listen to? All kinds of music. It doesn't matter as long as it's not country music. If it's country music, I don't like it. Craig David was born in my city of Southampton. Recently came across your hilarious channel. I love the Father Ted reactions. Do you like Benny Hill? Yeah, of course. You're big time with 100. They need them articles, King Boom. You think I'm famous? Like, I mean, honestly, like maybe if I finally make my Muppet butt over to the UK, like maybe like a couple people might stop me and be like, "Hey, it's King Bora." But I'm just like small time internet famous. Like, it's like nobody here knows who I am. It's to me, it's like even my friends when I tell them what I do, they're just like, whatever. They couldn't give a monkey's toss, like James Perry said. All right. Party cool. What did something happen to the chat here? Did it stop? But anyway, I think I gotta wrap this up because I gotta help Queen Boomer with some more stuff. I just wanted to check and see if everything was working, and it seems to be. So thank you guys for that. And I will see. Did the stream get cut off? What happened? I haven't seen a chat in a minute. Let me see. There we go. Okay.
Towards a Muppet coffee, sneering face. For the legend.
Thank you very much, Sam K. Appreciate that. America sucks big ditties. We should hire a hall and you and Queen Boomer do a Q&A. Maybe. I'm sure that, dude, there's a couple crazy people that have followed me and have like threatened me. So I don't know. They might have ruined that for everybody who wants to do something like that. A 1/10 of a million. Man's too humble. A 1/10 of a million. That's funny. What are you saying? Winston, you saying I love Trump just tough, you don't want to admit it? No, I don't love Trump. Why does everybody try to paint it's weird when people try to paint people in political corners. Like it's fucking weird. No, I do not love Trump. I don't love Kamala either. I hope they both go in a room with that it's I hope they're both locked in a room with a bunch of rabid Wolverines that'll tear them apart. That's what I think of both of them. So you couldn't be more wrong. Why do I have to love one or the other? It's always like the other thing that makes. Sorry, I'm going to go on a rant for a second. But the other thing, like if you say like you don't like either party, oh, you're just being a coward. You have to make a choice. Stick with it. No, I don't. I can say fuck both of them. You know, I don't get why people try to like paint you in a political corner. It's fucking weird, and it speaks more to the people who try to do that than the people who are just trying to have a good time. My opinion. So sorry for the rant, Winston, but it's really weird that you're trying to figure out where I stand on our two disastrous political parties over here. As Alan Partridge would say, I hope they both get flying AIDS. That's what I think of our two candidates. Hey, I loved your in-betweeners reactions. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie Murphy, for the super chat. Rewatch the Alan Partridge film. You know, I actually put up that poll and people said, no, just keep going to, keep doing the mid-morning matters reaction. So that's what I'm probably going to do. See, here's the good one. This is a great one right here. Gruff with the wonderful flag.
Both corrupt. Same in the UK.
Exactly. Thank you, Anglo. Appreciate the super chat. But Gruff here with the wonderful Welsh flag says, the people of Wales would like to know your stance on sheep shagging, Boomer. Hey, whatever floats your boat. I don't care. As long as it's not harming another person, have at it. But I kind of feel sorry for the sheep. That's my stance on it. Did you, Sam K says, did you move homes or just a different room in the house? That would be hilarious if I actually did that. Just to like take some time off, be like, hey, I'm moving, and then just change my setup to a different room. I'd be the ultimate prick if I did that. The original 8 out of 10. Wow, that's a good mention, Animal Shrew. I haven't done an 8 out of 10 Cats reaction in a while. And I was loving doing those reactions. The Welsh flag is the coolest. Yeah, the Welsh flag is fucking dope. With the dragon, fucking dope. Welsh flag is the shit. It's awesome. Where did that one come from?
The other Northern Boys songs when?
Right. Oh, there you are. I guess it was late. Never discuss politics or religion. I think that, yeah, that's a... Here's the thing. Like, I'm a reaction channel. Who gives a shit what I think about politics? This is a channel where we have a good time. You know, I'm basically sitting here just enjoying your stuff that you guys have in the UK that I didn't know existed. So it's all about having fun. It's discussing politics and religion it would be like, if I started doing that, it would be like let's take the microphone, if I can hold it. Like, you are here, and I am just taking my dick out of my pants and just pissing on your head. That's what it would feel like if I started talking about religion or politics. And you don't want me to piss on your head. You want to have a good time. That's what this channel's about. The Welsh flag is like your farting intro. Wait, why? Because of this. Oh, God. Mr. Robot for the win. Okay, so Right Joker, react to the Northern Boys song when. Oh, and thank you for the love you at the end. I appreciate that. I love you too. And, I don't know, because I wasn't aware that there was another one. What, Right Joker? Put it in the chat. What's the name of the song you want me to watch? Because that one is, that song was ridiculous. Music reactions are tricky, though. I've managed to get that one up, and hopefully I don't have any problems with this one. King Boomer, what's your thoughts on Wales? I love Wales. I think the Welsh people are the most down to earth in the UK. They had a right to be mad at me at one point because I did a video where what's his name? I thought he was a Scotsman, and the Welsh quickly reminded me that he was one of their own. And they could have given me endless shit about that, and they didn't. They said, just don't do it again. And I never forgot that. And they've been the nicest people, I think, that I've interacted with on this channel. Okay, right Joker, where is he? Give it to me. Party time. Give it to me in party time. Okay, so I'll start with those two. Rod Gilbert, yes. I love the Welsh accents the most. I think they're pretty cool too. I mean, there's so many accents over there, you just can't keep up, honestly. So the answer from now on is not a politics channel. Is there a way I can pin that response? Maybe. Well, I'm going to get out of here anyway, so there's no point. But Tai Pung says the answer from now on is not a politics channel. You can get that elsewhere. Exactly. Oh, exactly. You can get, if you want to get that stuff, you can get into that stuff somewhere else, man. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, Tai Pung, for that. I hope Ghastly made the trip. Yeah, Ghastly's right here. Ghastly is right here. Do you watch other American watch-along channels? Yeah, well, the main reason I started mine was because I watched, I came across the guys that embraced the Suck 21, Daniel and Spencer. And they were watching the Ricky Gervais show, which I have already watched those episodes a long time ago. I was for over a decade, I've been a big Ricky Gervais fan. So they popped up on my feed. They were watching Ricky Gervais episodes, and I only watched those for a while. And they were great. And plus, I saw that they had the Maryland flag in the background, so I was like, these guys are from Maryland like me. So I started watching them, and then when I started recording stuff on my own free time, I was like, they're reacting to all this stuff from the UK. Why don't I try it? Since I've never seen all this stuff that, other than the Ricky Gervais stuff, like all the other stuff they were reacting to, I hadn't seen. So I decided to put myself out there, and like the first reaction I did, I think it was an Al Murray reaction, and it got like 10,000 views on day one, and all these people were chiming in, and I was like, holy shit. So that's how that got started, was me watching another American Reacts channel, and it was Embrace the Suck 21. And now I am in contact with those guys. I probably talk to them like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. So we're tight, and I love those guys. Couldn't have done this without them.
Collab with Spencer and Daniel?
Oh yeah, I'd love it. The problem is we don't live in the same state anymore, because I'm in Florida, they're in Maryland. But I think Spencer's in North Carolina now, but yeah.
On one of your intros you sound like Family Guy Obi.
Do I? I don't know. I'm not sure who Obi is. I was never really big into Family Guy. I was more of a South Park guy. Can you please open your blinds? It makes it hard for me to focus my telescope on you. Are you spying on me from space, Hugh? We need a UK vlog just visiting for a weekend. No, I'll tell you what, if I do visit, I've said this many times before, it's got to be for at least 2 weeks. I want to make it like 3 weeks. So it would be good. But I got to get out of here, guys. I got stuff I got to take care of, and reactions to record later tonight. So I got to get going. So I got some reactions for you guys to check out later. YouTube is going to be good for the next 3 weeks. I got reactions lined up. Like I said, Spaced. I finished a season of Spaced, but 3 out of the 5 reactions that I've tried to get on YouTube, I've gotten up. But there's 2 that were blocked. So Spaced might be a couple episodes, and then you might not see it again. So if they stop showing up, I apologize. But I'll try to get episodes 6 and 7 up. But that's going to be the new show that comes out on YouTube. And even then, I still had to cut some stuff out. So it's been a tough one. But I try not to leave, just do show reactions exclusively on Patreon. I try to get as many as I can on YouTube, but it's been tough. It's been really tough lately. I apologize. But yeah, good seeing you guys. Good talking to you, and I'll see you again soon. And stay safe, and keep being the lovely Muppets that you are. All right? Much love, everybody.